So that whole time I was talking to myself. Okay, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy POLK. And yeah. So we turned down the volume on the music because y'all don't want to hear that. And then we turned down, well, maybe we can turn it up a little bit because now it's super quiet. So that whole time I was talking to myself. Okay, what's going on, y'all?
We'll turn it up a little bit.
It's your boy POLK.
So have some type of background ambiance.
And yeah. So we turned down the volume on the music because y'all don't want to hear that.
Oh wait, I'm echoing. Hold on.
Down. Well, maybe we can turn it up a little bit. Now,
hey y'all. What's going on, Island Boy? I see Island Boy in the chat. Here. We'll just leave it at 10. So what I really want to do, we just nothing crazy today, bro. We just finna look at playbook Team Pacific. Yeah, we'll stick with the playbook. Y'all already see I got it on Heisman. 5-minute quarters is fine. I think I want to play 2 games today. We're gonna play Miami and the Gators, of course. But before stuff, penalties. We'll leave all the penalties the same. We are going to put all of the sliders all the way up. I've watched the game. I watched people play this game. This game offensively looks a little OP in my opinion. So I'm putting all the CPU skill, as you can see on the screen. We're putting the sliders all the way up. This is not only is this my first time playing this game, obviously. Your boy hasn't really played a modern day football game because I don't play Madden, if you don't know. I do not fool with Madden. I haven't played a modern football game in years. So I fully expect to get whooped up on by the computer. Okay, so you see I got all the sliders up. I didn't touch the player sliders. I'm not going to touch the player sliders. Though part of me wants to, because me watching the games again, I think reaction time probably could take a little bit of a bump, but I'm not going to touch the player sliders, not going to touch the penalties. All the penalties are good. And as you can see, I got it on Heisman. So let's back up out of there. Now let's take a look at this roster, y'all. Let's take a look at the roster. Matter of fact, wait, before I do all that, let me share this video with the folks. Give me 1 second. We are going to take a look at the roster next. I want to take a look at the roster next, but I'm streaming, so bear with me.
That one. All right, let's do it. I want to look at a roster now. There's rosters. You can update roster, obviously. Oh, that's nice. The depth chart, manage the players, and we're going to take a look at our roster. And we're going to start at quarterback, y'all. I'm so excited. All right. So DJ Uiagalelei at an 86. Glenn, there's Luke Cromanhope, the future. Speed 84 for Luke. Interesting. 76 overall. Let's check out what they. Throwing power 94 for Luke, 97 for DJ, 88 for you. We got Trevor Jackson in the game. Shout out to Trevor Jackson. What's up, Antoine? People out here throwing a lot of INTs on those live streams. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm probably gonna get beat up today. Give me a second, Brian. We're gonna go over the whole roster, big dog. Like I said, this is my first modern day football game in years. Obviously, I played the old NCAA. I don't play Madden, so I'm gonna have to get used to the different controllers and stuff too. But there's a quarterback room. 86, 76, 76 for Luke. So if you're doing a dynasty with the Knowles, which I might do a casual dynasty by myself with Florida State, but for the most part, I like to do rebuilds where I eventually get hired on at a program like Florida State. But if you're taking Florida State from the jump, Luke is a pretty good redshirt option. What's up, Lorenzo? What's up, Blake? Let's go to running backs. Roy Dell's at 85. Jaden Lucas is at 85, which actually is surprising that Jaden Lucas and Tone Feely is at 84. So we got a pretty stacked running back room. Cam Davis, no Singleton in the game. No Singleton in the game, as you can see. No Danzy in the game either. 5 speed. So FSU has some speed at the running back position. It says Roy Dell as a junior. I thought Roy Dell was a senior. I thought Lucas was a senior as well. Maybe I'm wrong there. I'm obviously told Feely. You got some good speedy backs here with Cam Davis and Roy Dell to complement. If you look at these running backs, again, Cam Davis, might as well go ahead and redshirt that. That boy Lucas could be dangerous at 84 overall. It's kind of surprising. Y'all hit the like button for your boy. As we're gonna get up in there. Davis' strength is way undervalued. Cam's strength is a 79. I would say that's pretty good for a running back. I'm actually surprised that Jaden Lucas is overall. I did not think they'd have him so high. And Keziah Holmes, just straight up speed is very interesting too. Toafili too low, not gonna lie. I think so too. I think Toafili should be at least on the same level as Roy Dell at an 85, or I might even have like an 86, 87, something like that. So I don't even disagree with you on that. What I love about Florida State is our running backs like to run the ball. Yeah, we got a good running back room, and even in the game, I mean that's a pretty solid running back room. Give me 1 second. Am I still broadcasting? Whoops. I can't tell if I'm still broadcasting. Somebody give me a thumbs up if I'm still broadcasting. Somebody give me a I don't know if YouTube's acting crazy. It's acting crazy. Okay, never mind. I think I'm good. Okay, no, I'm good. I don't know why it was doing that. Anyway, let's go to I mean, FSU don't have no fullback, so I don't care about that. Ooh, wide receiver room. We got a ton. Look at all these wide receivers. Looks like all the freshmen made it into the game too. I'm already. Who the hell is Darnell Lee? Anybody want to tell me who Darnell Lee is? Dustin Hill, Tron, Jakai, Jalen Brown. No Hakeem. Maybe Darnell Lee is supposed to be Hakeem Williams. No Hakeem in the game. That is unfortunate. Who the hell is Jaron Langston? And I think some of these freshmen are underrated, like LaShawn McCoy, no Elijah Moore. Oh man, I'm not feeling the wide receiver room. At least you got Camden Fryer. I think LaShawn McCoy should at least be in the 70s, low 70s maybe, but the 70s none the least. Deuce Spann made it in the game. Let me see if you can edit one of these. I'm gonna see if I can edit. Like, who the hell is that's Darian. But who the hell is Darnell Lee? Let me see if I can edit this guy. If I wanted to make Hakeem, let me see if I could. Bro, who is this Mexican, bro? And I can't edit his number, so this is something I heard that looks like it's confirmed. I don't like the fact that I cannot edit his number. I don't understand why I can't edit his number. The good news is I can change his name. And I can change his ratings. And obviously I can change his gear. So what do y'all think? Should we just change this guy to Hakeem? I think we should just change him to Hakeem right now. What y'all think? They put a random Mexican in the game. And I think we should just make this guy Hakeem Williams. Anybody disagree? And I think that's what I'm about to do. Pulling up his player profile, Hakeem, to make sure I get everything right. Hakeem Gonzalez. Yeah, bro, what's going on? What is going on? So let's change him to Hakeem, bro. The problem is, again, I can't change his number. So I can't change him to number 8, which is... I don't understand that logic. I can't change where he's from either. So I can't... That's crazy. But we're going to make him Hakeem Williams. He's just going to be number 13 in the game instead of number 8. No Hakeem, that is crazy. I guess Hakeem didn't want to be in the game. And Hakeem has that right to not be in the game. Even though he'll get in the game. Okay, so there's Hakeem. For whatever reason, can't change his number, which I think is crazy. Well, he's definitely not a quarterback. We're gonna put him on. We're gonna say he has aggressive catch. And then, can I change his face? Well, his height is, what's Hakeem listed as? According to the official Florida State website, he's 6'2". Oh shoot, not that big. (6'2", 210). I cannot change. His face. It says reset morph. What do y'all think that is? That's probably just resets all these. I'm gonna see what reset morph does. Maybe just like a random. Your current modifications will be lost. So let's see what it does. Yeah, do it. It didn't do nothing. It didn't do anything. Okay, so it didn't do anything. Apparel, I mean, I guess he's fine. I'm gonna take that, the silly hand warmer off. I guess that's on lower body. Yeah, let's take that off. Hakeem don't need that. So Hakeem Gonzalez, as you can see, is currently in the game. This is the first changes I'm making to the roster because this is crazy. No Hakeem Williams. I'm not gonna. What is he rated? What did they rate this? And I can't change his class. He's a junior, 73. I mean, I'll keep him at a 73 just to be fair. But can I? I didn't even see. Can I change his class? No, I can't. Ah, that's crazy. I can't change whether he's a freshman or a sophomore in the damn game. That sucks. I'm not gonna save it. I'm gonna continue without saving. Let's go back, and we'll come back. So, no Hakeem. I can't even make him a freshman, so there's no point in making him. Oh, I guess it did save, which I didn't try to have it save. Dewspan has an 88 speed. That's crazy. I'm gonna let me change his name. I should have did that before I realized. What was his name again, y'all? Something generic. I don't even remember what his name was. Anybody remember what his name was? Let's call him. We're gonna call him Julio Cortez. Because I don't remember his name. And I ain't gonna do my man Hakeem like that. That ain't fair to him. So he's Julio Cortez now. You got Darian in the game. Obviously, like I said, Dustin Hill. Fortier. Our receiving core, I'm not gonna lie, is pretty disappointing. The good news is you do have, like, if you're starting freshman, I mean, I guess if we wanted to make Elijah Moore, we could use Jaron Langston to make Elijah Moore. As what's up? Lorenzo says, when I play the game, I'm going to work on my passing. What y'all think we should change Jaron Langston to Elijah Moore? Even though we can't, he's a freshman, so it works. Even though we can't make him from like the Maryland area, we could still change his height, his weight, his name. He's number 25, which is crazy. They got to change that. Like, can't change number to me is crazy. They have to change that. But anyway, here's your freshman class. Very lackluster in terms of overall ratings, in my opinion. These Camden Friars got that 94 speed, though. Yeah. Y'all want to make Elijah Moore before we move on, or y'all just want to see the rest of the roster? I could probably, you know what, I can make Elijah Moore on my own. Let's move on. The rest of the roster. Tight end room. Logan Thomas. Landon Thomas. I don't know why I said Logan Thomas. Landon Thomas. By far the best. I mean, just look at the speed and all that as far as tight ends go. Got Morlock in the building. How the hell is Jackson West rated a 75? Somebody answer that question for me. There's no way in hell Jackson West is a 75. No way. And another random player in Mason Arnold. I have no idea who that person is. So there's your tight end room. Good to see. You got the true freshman here. So offensive line. Darius shot at 89. Shout out to Darius. That's about right for him. I think Darius should be a solid 90. But Darius at an 89. Lucas Simmons, who's not a true freshman, but for some reason they have him as a true freshman in the game. So definitely a good redshirt option. Robert Scott, obviously. So they keep you from being able to make it identical. At least they didn't. You know the problem I have with that, and I'm obviously you're right, Briley. I'm not saying you're wrong. My problem is you can do this stuff in Madden, and nobody sued Madden yet. In Madden, I can put a complete custom draft class in that has all the same players, name, image, and likeness, all that stuff. No one sued Madden yet. Why are they under the impression? Um, why are they under the impression that? Because they have the original release roster. Here's what I'm trying to get at. EA obviously would have a copy of the original release roster. If I created Hakeem Williams and Hakeem tried to sue and say he's in the game, they can prove without a shadow of a doubt that they didn't have him in the game, that he was a created player by somebody. So I don't feel like that would hold up in court personally. Anyways, you got Ty Hilton, another random guy, and Zonovan Red. That might be a good potential to make him one of the other freshmen that didn't make it in the game. Armella at left guard. Freshman Manasseh. We're pretty sure we're going to use him at tackle. And then we have another random offensive lineman. Center, of course, Mo at an 88. So Ferguson didn't make it in the game, guys. Ferguson did not make it in the game, so maybe that's the guy right here that you make. You can make Terrence Ferguson, Raymond Montgomery. You can make him. Armella. You do have Richie Leonard and Keandre Jones and Estes all in the game. Then you go to the right tackles. You got Byers, Jacob Rizzi, who you can't even change positions, can you? Man, you can't even change positions. That's crazy to me. And Jaden Todd. So no Otto in the game. No Ferguson's in the game. No Jonathan Daniels. Which I guess you could probably make this guy like Daniels or Otto. No Otto in the game. I don't know if I said that one already. For the most part, though, I think the offensive line ratings are pretty accurate. Like, Darius is that guy. Would love to see what they would have made Ferguson. Maurice. Obviously, you're going to slide over Keandre Jones or Richie Leonard to the left guard. I would probably make Rizzi my other center. Right. All right, defensive ends: Durage, Payton, Aaron Hester, Turner, and Jaden Jones. Pretty accurate. I think I would like to have Brian Turner. Byron Turner should at least be like a 77 in my opinion. I think he's a little underrated. I probably wouldn't have him the same overall as Aaron Hester. But I can't get too mad here. Right end, Marvin. You got Lamont Green. At least you have Amari Williams in the game, so that's pretty dope. The true freshman. Obviously, you redshirt him. You got Boots in the game. He's as a freshman though, which you know he's not a freshman, but I ain't mad at it. And of course Marvin, who's actually a redshirt sophomore, not a junior, but I ain't mad at it either. Like, you got it. So not everything's accurate, but maybe these are things that they can fix with the update. There's no way Daryl Jackson should be rated higher than Joshua Farmer. Those two ratings right there should be reversed. Farmer should be 88. Jackson should be the 85. You got Grady Kelly, KJ, and Daniel Lyons.
Wow. Backers looking nasty work. Well, Randy Shannon's got to get fired. You're not even good in the game. True freshman Jaden Paris. Yikes. See, this is where the logic misses me. Parrish is a 67. Then I go to all my wide receivers over here, who are all blue chippers. All these guys were 4 stars. And you're telling me that no one cracked 70. That's crazy to me. But anyway, let's go back to linebacker. I don't even know who Ashton Bracewell is. The guy doesn't exist in real life. But he's a true freshman, so that's a guy you can get on there. You can edit. Parrish. You got Murphy. You got Omar Graham. You got Blake Nicholson. You got Hickman Collins. No Murphy. No Cam Riley. At least not yet. There he is. Okay, so you got Cam Riley, Lundy, Cryer, Ward. I said no Murphy, but he's right there. And you do have Cam Riley in the game. And you got Lundy, obviously. The good thing is, man, Florida State plays a 4-2-5, so you don't need a ton of backers here. Me personally, I'd probably throw Riley in this middle linebacker spot here, where Murphy is. I'd redshirt Nicholson, because he's the future. But yeah, the linebacking room looks about as you would expect. Lundy's got a solid overall. DBs. AZ to 88, Cypress 87, Cooper, Earl Little, Lester. Like to see that. Like to see Bates. I have no idea who DeCarlos Jones is. Quindarius, there he is. Rawls, I don't have any idea who Tylen Frazier is. So maybe you can make Jamari Howard one of these guys here. Let's look at the overalls. I can't really dispute too much. Probably Omarion Cooper should probably be at safety, but other than that, I would say for the most part everything looks pretty accurate. Maybe Quindarius Jones could be a little higher. At a 72. Davante Brown, Conrad Hussey, and Kevin Knowles made it in. And then Shaheem Kirkland and Ashton Barker made it in. So yeah, you could probably use whoever the hell DeCarlos Jones is supposed to be. You can make him somebody, and then whoever Tylen Frazier is, you could probably turn him into Howard, as he's a true freshman. Who would you make Carlos Jones? You probably make he's a sophomore, so I would make Edwin Joseph. If you want to make Edwin, here's a good guy right here to make Edwin Joseph. And then you got the kicker and punter. Why do we have to have 2 punters on the roster? That's beside me. We got Mastromano and Ryan Fitzgerald. Man, so that's the roster. Yeah, there was no Ricky Knight either. No Ricky Knight. I don't even think there was, and there's not a safety that you could really. So if you want to use Frazier, you could either make Ricky Knight or you could make Howard. And like I said, then you can make this guy Edwin Joseph. We'll save it. Well, actually, no, I don't feel like saving it. Don't worry about it. Continue without saving. Right? And then you can't create a player, I don't think. Which is, again, that is crazy to me that I can't even create a guy. I can't even create a guy. Here's all your play modes. I just want to go to Download Center right now. I'm pretty sure there's nothing to download. But you could, okay, there are some things download. As you can see, people have already made some schools. So already some schools to download.
Not being able to edit is insane. That really bums me out. Um, and I can't even create a player, right? That again, that's crazy to me. It doesn't make sense to me. Anyway, we're gonna play. We're gonna play Florida. I think I'm gonna play 2 games just to get a feel for it. Just to get a feel for it. Uh, so let's take a look at the Gators roster real quick. Mertz, Lagway. I'm not gonna lie, Lagway looks like the real deal in this game. Uh, I think you're missing my point, Briley. I understand that NFL players sign away. What I'm saying is that in Madden, you can create current college players that are not licensed with the NFL, that have not signed away any rights to the NFL. I can go in there and create current college players, and no one has sued Madden yet, is my point. So one of the things I heard is the reason they took away create a custom like recruits in this year's game is they didn't want high school players doing that. But you can already do that in other sports games. In the NBA 2K, I create college players and put them in the 2K game that are not in the NBA yet. I can make high school players and do the same thing. That's my point. So I don't quite understand why, and no one sued 2K, and that I doubt they ever will, and no one sued Madden yet. So I get it. The NCAA, I don't even think NCAA is actually associated with this game. But anyway, but dang, man, not being able to edit anything. Um, again, this is all Florida's roster. I just want to take a look at what they got. TJ Abrams, 95 speed. Damn, how many tight ends does Florida need? Jeez. Florida's got a stacked tight end room. O-line's pretty weak there at Florida. D-line's not that great either. Defense is looking kind of for the Gators. Solid secondary though. I would argue Jason Marshall's a little bit overrated, but at a 94 speed, 89 overall. But hey, I'm biased. There's the Gators roster. Lagway needs to go ahead and hit the portal in Dynasty. And then we'll take a look at Miami, and then we'll get into the game. Cam Ward, Emery, Poffenbottom, and Air Judd. So you got terrible quarterbacks. And of course, then you got Cam Ward. Martinez is a good one. Chris Johnson Jr. at a 98 overall speed is pretty nasty for Miami. Restrepo, George. There's JoJo Trader. Looks like a pretty solid freshman, man. Jalen Rivers. He's having him at an 80 is a little bit ooh, that's a terrible guards. Nah, center. Look at that, they got how the hell? How is Cristobal's son a 78? Man, get out of here. Get out of here. Honestly, I think Miami's offensive line on the game is a little disappointing, especially that left guard spot. My guess is you would move one of these guys here to the left guard. Center, not good. Yeah. Ruben Bain, they got him pretty good. There's Armando Blount, Mesidor. What is Blount? He's 310 pounds. Um, Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't Miami add the Tennessee DN? I don't see him on this roster. Maybe I'm missing something there. Yeah, that secondary is going to be food. And then somebody said they want to see Tate Rodemaker. Let's look. Where's he at? Mississippi State? Not Mississippi State, but Southern Miss. Let's find Tate. There he is. Tate is a 79 overall. So Tate would be second string on Florida State's depth chart. Tate Rodemaker would be, yeah, he'd be second. He'd be the second highest rated guy on our roster. Here, let's just take a look at who are some of the best overalls, and then we're gonna go hop in the game real quick. I don't know how long. So, Shadur, 93, Beck, Gabriel, Edwards. So, y'all probably seen a lot of these already. So Memphis quarterback. We play Memphis this year. We'll have maybe a tough time with their quarterback. I think Riley Leonard's completely overrated in this game. FSU played some tough quarterbacks this year, though. Riley Leonard, Preston Stone, Seth Hennigan, Cameron Ward. FSU's got a tough slate of quarterbacks, at least on the game. Somebody's going to have to tell me how Arch Manning is a 87 overall. That's insane. That's absolutely bonkers. It's cool to see Drones at a 86. I'm a fan of his. Okay, there's the quarterbacks. Running backs. I don't see any running backs that I argue for the most part. I think the running backs are pretty solid. Oh, there's ETN. Phil Maffa. Cedric Baxter. Love to see it. Should be wearing guard and gold, but whatever. Yeah, I don't have too much problem with any other running backs. Are there any fullbacks in the game? There are some fullbacks in the game. On both. I'm not going to get into Travis Hunter stuff. We're just going to... Burden should probably be the number one receiver in the country. I'd like to see Torrey Horton getting some love. I think he actually might be the best wide receiver in the state of Colorado. Evan Stewart. I forgot he went to Oregon. I don't know, man. Dan Lanning might make a run this year. Concepcion. That's a good one. Concepcion's a good one. Yeah, Hunter over Burden is nuts. Absolutely. So Memphis, FSU plays Memphis, and they got some weapons that we might have to worry about. Rock Taylor. Oh, where's I just saw him. Zachariah Branch, 97 overall, 97 speed. Is he the fastest receiver? No, he's not the fastest. Isaiah Bonds, a 98. You got Stewart at a 95, which is crazy. I mean, if you watch him play, where do you see
Stewart at a 95 speed, but okay. Tess Johnson at a 96. Tight ends, not going to go too much about tight ends. Offensive line, Will Campbell, got it. I think Darius Washington should be in that 90s, but again, you see Darius Washington, one of the best left tackles in the entire game. As he should be. Interior. This is guard. How do we go from? Oh, I'm tripping. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, interior D O line. Sorry. Not gonna waste too much time on centers and guards. Some of the ratings are a little off, Vontae, for sure. Some of these ratings are a little off. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But the cool thing about this year's game is they'll do like the weekly. Obviously, it won't happen until the season starts, but you'll have like Madden does, or like I don't know if Madden does it. Again, I don't play Madden, but I know 2K they routinely update the roster depending on how they play in real life. So we're supposed to see that in this year's game. Pat Payton, here goes Pat. He's a 90 overall. Jack Sawyer, Landon Jackson. Landon Jackson, 90, okay. Whatever. I don't think Princely's that good either. I mean, I saw him play at Florida. I'm just saying, I'm glad he's at Ole Miss now, but I don't. Yeah, some of these ratings are kind of proven to be, I don't know. Walter Nolan at a 93. Ole Miss gonna have one of the better D lines in the game. No Hakeem on the roster, man. I'm guessing he didn't opt into the game. Georgia's got one of Michael Williams, Harold Perkins. Jay Higgins. Barrett Carter should be one of the better linebackers. Iowa looked like they might have the best linebacking core in the game, as they got this guy, and then they got. No, I thought they had another linebacker. He might have been left. I thought I saw another top Iowa linebacker. Maybe I didn't. Corners, Will Johnson. Again, I don't know how Jason Marshall's rated that high, but he said, safeties. And then Shaheem Brown. I like that Shaheem Brown's getting some love though, for sure. So that's it. That's it, y'all. That's the rosters. I mean, yeah, there's some questionable stuff. Like, let's just go last look at FSU's roster, and then we'll move on. Quarterbacks. The big takeaways from FSU's roster, if you're just joining us, no receivers. I mean, not no receivers, obviously, but no Hakeem, no Elijah Moore, and then the freshmen that they did put in the game, they did not do them boys justice. LaWayne McCoy at a 69, Fryer at a 66, and Gibson at a 66. All of them blue chippers, all of them 4 stars, and couldn't even crack at least, the lower 70s. I forget what this guy's name was, but we ended up calling him Julio Cortez. Because I was trying to make Hakeem Williams, but I didn't realize I couldn't change whether he was a freshman or a junior, which is unfortunate. Got Deuce Span at an 88, makes his speed. I don't know where they got that from, but okay. Then you got Darian, Dustin Hill, Portier, Jakai.
Jaylen Brown, and Malik Benson. And another thing I take away from the FSU's roster is D tackle. Like these two should be swapped. Daryl Jackson and Joshua Farmer should be swapped. Farmer should be at 88. Jackson should be to 85. Those two should be swapped. And our linebacking is not too. Yeah, linebackers aren't too impressive. DB room's cool. But no. And so there's FSU's roster. Man, but let's play a game. How about that? Y'all ready to play a game? I'm gonna play a game. And we already got Miami. But I'm going to play Florida first. Or y'all want me to play Miami first? I'll play Miami first since they already on here. Take a look at Florida State's uniforms here. So you got the current home, the away. I'm sorry for my icons in the way. There's the away joints, all garnet. So they do have the all whites. I'm guessing they don't have the teal option yet in the game. So they don't. They do have other helmet options. They don't have a black helmet option this year. So no black helmets, no black jerseys, just garnet and white. And then the pants, I'm assuming just white. You can't go with the all garnet look. Gold pants, white pants. Okay. So we'll just go to current home jerseys. Actually, that's not their home jerseys. There we go. I want to look at Miami's unis. See what Miami got over here. So Miami only has one helmet option, so no black helmets for Miami. I gotta think this is EA. You gotta remember, guys, this is EA. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be extra jersey options as like DLCs. I almost guarantee not Miami, sorry, that EA is gonna drop like DLC jerseys. So yeah, not a lot of jersey options for Miami. Whoops, went too far back. Hold on. Well, let's get into the game here. I am gonna go with. I'm going all white at home. This is something I hope we get to see one day. It's all white home jerseys. But y'all ready to see me get whooped up on? It's on Heisman with the sliders all the way up. We'll just do exhibition, commentary, big game. Yeah, well, I turned the commentary off so y'all can hear me talk. So no commentary. Let's do a night game. Because why not? And we'll keep the weather clear. There's the intro. Okay, look at the crowd chopping it up. They definitely nailed the presentation for sure. Definitely nailed the presentation, which is what makes. I think I saw one of y'all in the stands over there. I'm over there on the sidelines. I don't know if y'all can see me, but I was over there. I had a green shirt on. That was me. Y'all ain't know I was in the game, did y'all? All right. I get the ball first. I didn't even get to pick heads or tails. So as you can see, we don't get to choose heads or tails. They just automatically, I guess, give you the ball, or I don't know how that works. A nice little rivalry update on the side. Love that. All right, DJ, let's see what we got. And I am using FSU's playbook. Yeah, let's do that. Damn, I'm already about to get into the late game because I don't know what play I want to run.